Hello, hello everyone. Welcome to the live demo of PyCheater. So unfortunately, I won't be able to do a live demo today because I was gonna move this to my MacBook, and I was kind of I didn't want this to mess up, so I'm just gonna use this. Okay. So before we get started, I'm gonna simulate an environment of a student who's taking an assignment with PyCheater, and I'm gonna show you how it works. Okay. So for example, if you see the extension icon over here, you can just click on this and you can see the PyCheater extension. Once you click on that, you can see tracking is off. Okay, the first thing I want to do is start tracking. Okay, so I'm gonna click on start tracking, and tracking is enabled. Okay, so first things first, I'm gonna go over to Blackboard like a normal student in Bowie State. So I'm gonna go over to Blackboard and I'm gonna log in. So when I log into Blackboard, I'm gonna go to one of my assignments I have due, which I haven't done yet, but yeah. So I'm gonna use my 370 assignment as an example. I haven't done this and I'm not gonna plagiarize this. I just wanna use this to make this to be clear, okay? So I'm gonna copy this. Okay, we're gonna assume this is the topic, and I'm just gonna copy this and ensure the tracking is still running. Then, if I was supposed to plagiarize this, I'm supposed to go to chatgpt.com and go in there and just say, let me use a lesser Russian and just say, write a summary on cyber laws, and I'm gonna put that in there. Okay, give it a while. I'm just gonna stop this over here. I'm gonna copy this, paste this in here, and put in the prompt, make it more human, like just a bit of plagiarism checker. So once it gives me this, I'm just gonna copy what it gives me. I'm just gonna do Ctrl+C. We can go ahead and stop this. And the first thing I want to do is go to GPT-0, GPT detector, if I'm not mistaken. And we have 0GPT, which is used to detect AI. So normally this wouldn't detect it because I already said make this human. Okay, it says this is 0% AI ChatGPT. So obviously it's already failed in the detection phases, which is common for most plagiarism checker. So let's say I wanted this to sound more human and more safer. I can go over to AI Paraphraser to make this sound more human, and I can just paste this in here and click on paraphrase. And now what I've created in here is basically a text that's legitimately impossible for you to detect if this is AI written or not. Now I can go over to Google Docs. Go to Google Docs and click on blank document and paste this. So I pasted this in here, and there's no way for you to actually determine if this student actually cheated or not. Everything in here is going to be logged by the extension. So what if, does this only check ChatGPT? No, it doesn't. It tracks various tools. So for example, let's say I'm supposed to look for questions and say ensure fairness and safety, and I go to Chrome and I do Quizlet. Now let me just go to Quizlet first. Quizlet. Let's say it's a quiz we have to do, and the answers are on Quizlet. We can also go in here. I'm just gonna sign in, and I'm just gonna paste cyber laws and click this. So basically, I can go in here, take some answers I saw in a quiz. I was in Quizlet, and paste that in, and there's no way to actually determine if a student was cheating or not. So what I'm gonna do next is I'm gonna put out the extension, stop tracking, so it doesn't track any more of our activities, and I'm gonna export the logs. And once this is exported, we're gonna see we have two files. As mentioned earlier, the first file, which is a JSON file, which is a proctoring log, is basically for the neural network. That's not for you to understand. That's logged, okay? And the next one is the copy and paste, which is something visually appealing, something you can actually, understand. So for example, we can see we went into ChatGPT, we pasted do exercise this, we pasted this into 0GPT, we said set the layers, it give us this, then we copied that and we pasted this into ChatGPT. So this actually gives you an overview of what was actually going on. Now, if we go into the proctoring one, this is where you get more details. Okay, this is where it gives you more details of what was going on. This is close to 28,000 lines just for the few minutes we ran this program, and you'll not be able to understand what's going on. Okay, this is just showing you stuff that are running in the background. Like for example, I had LinkedIn open the entire time on my screen. You didn't say LinkedIn, but LinkedIn was running all the entire time. So I'm just gonna do Ctrl F and type in the word. Oh shit.